This is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J.
And we're back here in Dallas, Texas, home of the Texas Ramblers. Pete, it's a wonderful place to be.
Yes, it is. It is a wonderful place to be, a wonderful place to see a win, Tom.
Yes.
You got to preface it by saying a win. This is a good place for a win, Tom.
I like it so much.
It's a
I got a
horrible
house
place
here.
if there's a loss.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. This is we may if we win, we'll stay in town. If we no, I guess that's joke because we have the next game out of town. Anyway,
Sorry.
we're going to be going up against these as we fade in here. We're going to be going up against these Guadalajara Buzzards, one of the two Mexican teams that play up this year. And there's some names on this team that we know and some that we don't know. You got like Azalea Fields there, came from the New York Wildloads. Of course, so did Lil Bupton, the closer. And there was one more, I think. I forgot who it was. Came from those guys over there. Yeah, we got a few of them. And then you got like, who's Holmes? Where's Holmes at? I'm looking all over. I can't see that. Oh yeah, Nora Holmes came from the Hot Corners. Angel Verde. We knew Angel Verde down in Fort Lauderdale. He's playing with the Freebooters. He's in here now. So there's some familiar names, some big names like Olaf Bierson. Oh yeah, Bierson was he in San Diego or something? Anyway, yeah, and Yakov 10 is out
Texas.
here. Yeah, Max Texas.
Yeah.
Big. This team's doing great, and they're really doing well. We're about equal record. We're 10-8. They're 10-7. So this is gonna be quite a matchup tonight.
It certainly is. Yeah, like I said, this is a lot of names that we recognize. These guys have been around the league and have proven themselves time and time again. The Ramblers are on a 2-game winning streak at this point. 2-game, 3-game?
I think 2.
And so they're starting to get things going. This is the midpoint of the season when you want to start turning it on, start playing your best ball, and you're going up against a bunch of wily veterans who have been around the block and they know how to win, and they have been winning. They're tied right now with the V-Wolves for first place in their division, so they're going to be tough.
Yeah, it is going to be. Well, let's talk about that last game. That last one, it was huge guy. I didn't know if we were going to win or not. We were on the road in Baltimore against the hottest team in our conference, the Jacks, and I would have been happy with a close game, but it was even better than that. Now, it was a very close game, like close at first. There was good defense, back and forth. Really, what's his name was doing really well. Our pitcher from Utah, what's the guy?
Mitch
Berry. Yeah, Mitch Berry on the mound, looking great defensively. The scoring started with us first, the top of the fourth. Evan Montez versus Immaculo Spectaculo, and Montez gets this left field RBI and puts us ahead 1-0. Then on the same side, top of the fourth. After that, Buck McDaniel is going to get a left field RBI of his own, making it 2-1. Now there was a little technical difficulty after that. I lost a little bit of the feed, Pete, so I didn't get the third run. But still on the same side after that, the fourth run, or no, I'm sorry, that was 2-0. Okay, well, my notes are off a little. Missed the next. So at the top of the fourth, Johnny Contreras on a 3-0 lead. That's right. Okay, so we did miss that run. It was 2-0, and it's 3-0. Johnny Contreras at the plate. He gets a sack RBI to second base on a double play. He actually hits into a double play, but we had no out, so we get the run, making it 4-0. And then the bottom of the next side, the Jacks fight back. They get Huffy Buffler versus Barry there, and he gets this sack fly as he's out, but the runner comes in and makes it 4-1. But then we start seeing the long ball a little bit at the top of the next side. Swindle Heath is going to step at the plate. Pete Swindle's going to get a nice center field home run, making it 5-1. It's always great seeing Swindle Heath get those long balls.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, he's one of the big bats. I mean, last year he was the league leader with home runs. So I'd like to see more production out of him. Spray Bellamy, the same thing. We'd like to see more long balls coming out of Spray. But yeah, for Swindle Heath to start lighting it up, that's a good sign.
And as we're seeing here now, Buck Daniel was after him, and he's versus Elaine Munstar. He gets a center field 3-run home run, making it 8-1. Buck Daniel also coming back in as DH and putting the offense on the board and vaulting us ahead even further. We still couldn't let our guard down because we know they could always come back. And in the bottom of the sixth, it's Juice Jackson gets this center field huge bomb, 3-run home run, making it 8-4. They're bringing it close and getting us worried.
Yeah, they did. They gave us a little reason to worry, but ultimately Mitch Berry was looking good on the mound, and he got a little help with some follow-up pitching. And then, like you said, the defense was there. Just made it really hard for the Jacks to settle in. We kind of thought that maybe we'd solve the riddle of the Jacks, and that is that they don't fare very well against left-handed pitching. Mitch Berry being one of the better left-handers in the league, and he just seemed to stymie them, really.
Yeah. Well, actually, you figured that out. Let's be fair. It was all you. You pointed that out. That's great. We'll have to remember that if we go to the playoffs against these guys.
Definitely.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, with the way Tobias Glover and Fernando Beefy have been playing, if a change needs to be made, I'm hoping that the front office might look a little bit more at another left-handed pitcher, maybe.
We'll have to put those on the list.
Yeah.
So we had good base running too as well. We had several steals. Here you're seeing this one. Evan Montez steals second base, and right after the steal, Buck Daniels at the plate versus Kishin Bashara, and he gets the center field RBI, making it 9-3. Perfect timing on that steal. And then the bottom, things are quiet till the bottom of the eighth. Huffy Buffler is at the plate versus Gutierrez. Gutierrez coming in to close, and Buffler gets this RBI in the center field. Everything happened in center field this night, making it 9-4. Still a little too close, but in the bottom of the ninth, Gutierrez closes the door this time versus Jamal Peck, and he whips this K in low and in, gets the strikeout, has a great performance on the evening, great closing performance, except for that one RBI, and the Ramblers stay on and win this thing 9-4. Pete, what a huge win.
Yeah, it was a great win. It's great basically being able to show the Jacks that we're not going to roll over for them again. When they came to the corral earlier in the season, they beat up on us pretty bad. So I was glad that we were able to show them that we're not going to lay down for them. That will come playoff time. If we're going to meet in the playoffs, we're going to be tough to beat. And like I say, I think we might have figured them out. So we're going to be extremely hard to beat the next time we face off against them, which would be in the playoffs. We won't see them again unless we both reach postseason play.
All right. Well, before we can concentrate on this next game, because that's what we're going to need to do soon, let's get these scores from around the league. It looks like we got 19 scores to do. Ready, Pete? So you got a drink of water there or something?
I got something, yeah.
All right, so it starts off with
it looks like water, but it ain't. How about that?
Yeah, it's clear, but it's don't smoke
right.
Don't smoke near that. All right, so the Heaters at the Platypi in Philadelphia. What happened?
All right, the Heaters jump out to an early lead. They're going to hold on and win 5-1.
Grapplers at the Sirloins in St. Louis, all St. Louis. Wow, 12-4.
Moonstars travel to take on the Wax Bills. Moonstars jump out to an early lead, but the Wax Bills come back and win at 4-3.
Hot Corners of the Wide Loads in New York, and New York beats them bad 8-1.
Swordfish and the Bee-Wolves. Bee-Wolves are going to win at 3-0.
Lockhorns down in Florida at the Freebooters, and the Lockhorns beat them 4-2.
Crocs travel to take on the Buzzards. Buzzards out early, and they're going to hold on and win 7-0.
The Moose at the Herbivores. Herbivores 5-zip.
Wildcats travel to take on the Overdogs, and it looks like they're running away with it. It's going to be 8-2 Wildcats.
Sirloins in Hawaii at the Nemesis. Sirloins beat them 6-0.
Platypi travel to take on the Crocs. Crocs out early. They're going to extend their lead, and they're going to wind up winning 6-3.
Just great. Wild Pigs, the Hot Corners 4-1.
Lockhorns travel to take on the Moonstars, and it's going to be the Moonstars 5-3 in the end.
The Jacks then left and went down to San Juan to play the Swordfish, and the Jacks beat them 6-3.
Bee-Wolves travel to take on the Wax Bills. Bee-Wolves take that one 6-1.
Nice. Heaters the Grapplers. Heaters 2-0.
Freebooters travel to take on the Blowfish. It's a back and forth battle. Blowfish 5-4-11, Tom.
Sawteeth of the Wide Loads in New York, and San Jose wins at 5-2.
Nemesis travel to take on the Moose. Moose out to an early lead shutout 7-0. The Moose walk away with that one. So
wow.
When you look at the league now, Tommy, over there in the Liberty Conference, the Jacks with a record of 14 wins, 5 losses, a +40 run differential. They still have a 5-game cushion over the second place Platypi, who have a record of 9 wins and 10 losses.
In our division, we have a standalone first place team, Pete, and that's us, the Texas Ramblers. The 10-8 record, a +17 run differential, but we have just a half-game lead ahead of those Chicago Crocodons, who won their last game. They're now 10-9.
In the Western Division, the Sawteeth with a record of 15 wins, 4 losses, a plus 37 run differential. They have a 7.5 game cushion.
Wow.
That's not a cushion. That's a full-on chaise lounge, my friend.
Wow.
That's a chaise lounge. But they got a cushion over the Herbivores, who are in second place with a record of 7 wins, 11 losses, 7.5 games. Holy cow!
Yeah, the Sawteeth making a bid. They were in the finals last year, lost in 3 games to the Wax Bills. They want to go back this year and reclaim that ring and the pennant and the trophy and all.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's it.
I was going to say, look at the teams in the Western Division. You got Sawteeth with a plus 37 run differential. Herbivores, second place team, minus 23.
Wow.
Overdogs in third place with a minus 32. And the Nemesis in fourth place with a minus 26. They are having troubles offensively in the Western Division.
Yeah, Liberty Conference, I think, is maybe, I don't know. Anyway, Continental Conference, I was going to say weaker, but Continental Conference Atlantic Division, Tampa Bay Grapplers out on top at 11-8 record of the plus 16 run differential. They have a 2-game lead ahead of last year's champs, the Montreal Wax Bills, who have a losing record at 9-10.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 16 wins, 3 losses, a plus 30 run differential, have a 5-game lead over the second place Sirloins, who have a record of 11 wins, 8 losses, and a plus 12 run differential.
Man, if those Heaters weren't so dominant, that Plains Division, again, is just full of really good teams. Every team a winning record. Not a single losing record in there.
Yeah.
But the second place team is a full 5 games back at 11-8. That's madness. Anyway, Pacific Division, it's our old team, the Arizona Bee-Wolves, out on top of the 12-7 record. Way to go, Bee-Wolves. They got a half-game lead, though. Oh, a plus 23 run differential as well. They got a half-game lead ahead of these Guadalajara Buzzards, who are 11-7. So these Buzzards are going to want to win tonight to put pressure on those Bee-Wolves. So it's going to be a tough game here. That's going to bring us to this game number 19-38. After this game, we're halfway done with the season, Pete. It's the 11-7 Buzzards contact specialists with good defense rotation and pen. So it could be hard to score on these guys, and they could play small ball with you and really rack it up so that means we got to play good defense against our 10-8 Ramblers power hitters. The Buzzards going to be putting their right-hander starter on the mound, Dozer Bonetti. Dozer's known mostly for his crazy junk. He can really bend that ball. He's got better than average accuracy as well, at pretty good velocity. He's got a 1-0 winning record. He'd like to protect that. He's got a 2.55 ERA and a 1.36 whip.
Yeah, and backing him up is going to be Mario Mustachio, the third baseman. He's on fire right now, Tom. He's got good power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 288 with 4 home runs. The on fire Nora Holmes out in left field. So that left side is just killer right now. And she's got good power, very good ability to connect at home plate, and better than average speed on the base paths, hitting 278 with 4 home runs. And then Jacques Oftan, the catcher. He's not 100% physically fit. He's ailing a little bit, but catchers usually, they struggle. It's a tough position to play. He's got good power, less than average ability to connect, better than average speed on the base paths, hitting 296 with 2 home runs.
They're going to be going up against our right-hander, Tobias Glover. Tobias Glover going to be on the mound. He throws known mostly for, it looks like, his accuracy, but he also has good velocity and pretty good junk. He's a rally stopper with an elite cut figure. He's got an 0-3 record, though, a 9.58 ERA and a 2.13 whip, so he's hoping to turn things around today. This is going to be an important game for him to stay off any naughty lists, Pete.
That's true, yeah, and I'm really hoping he comes out. Like I say, Tobias Glover and Fernando Bifi have not had good seasons yet, but I'm hoping that they can kind of snap to and start coming into their own here as we move into the second half of the season. Tobias Glover is going to have the locked-in Swindle Heath, the left fielder, behind him. Swindle Heath has good power, very good ability to connect, better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 408 with 5 home runs. The locked-in Spray Bellamy over at third base with good power, good ability to connect, and good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 429 with 5 home runs. And then the locked-in Noah McLean, the shortstop, with better than average power, good ability to connect, and less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 519 with 6 home runs.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. I was watching the ticker on the right there. Noah McLean leading the league in on base percentage and slugging percentage. Just crazy what a season he's having. All right, let's get the lineup for the assistant coach. It's going to look a little something like this. Starting things off in left field, the locked-in Swindle Heath will bat first. Batting second, Spray Bellamy. He's going to play third base. He's also locked in. Behind him, the DH, Corbin Huerta. Corbin Huerta is going to designated hit tonight, and he's going to play, he's going to designate hit and bat third. Batting cleanup, Evan Montez, the New Mexican, playing second base. Playing shortstop and batting fifth is going to be Noah McLean, the locked-in Noah McLean. Right behind him, Kid Paul is going to be batting sixth and playing center field. At first base, you're going to Buck Daniel. It's his secondary position. Buck Daniel, I wonder why wouldn't we put Hector Clements in? I mean, we keep,
especially since he had that huge boost.
Yeah, we're gonna sub. We're gonna put actually Hector Clements at first base because normally John Contreras plays and he's tense, but I don't know why you wouldn't play Hector. Hector's he's looking good. He's got magic hands too. Kenny Bernal is gonna catch and play and bat eighth. The Dallas Texan at home in front of his home fans. In right field, finally, Linda Hand. Linda Hand's going to be playing in the right field and batting ninth. Finally, on the mound, you got Tobias Glover, who at 24 is going to try and keep his job here at the Ramblers. He's going to throw the forefinger, the two finger, mix it up with the cut finger and the slider. He's a rally stopper with elite cut finger. Pete, how about giving us the lineup for that Guadalajara Buzzards team?
You got it. The Buzzards are going to lead off with Nora Holmes playing second base. Batting second, Mario Mustachio, the third baseman. Colt, the center fielder, will be batting third. Jacques Oftan, the catcher, will bat fourth. Bigsby, the designated hitter, will bat fifth. Fields, the shortstop, batting sixth. Wilson, the left fielder, batting seventh. Benny Vortex out there in right field, going to bat eighth. And then Joe Trunk, isn't it? Joe Trunk, the first baseman, he'll be batting ninth. And then Benetti, the starting pitcher, will be on the bump. So as we get ready to get this one going, here come the Buzzards wearing their home yellows. They're away yellows. So as we get ready to start this game, top of the first, Nora Holmes, Mario Mustachio, and Thurman Colkin get a first look at Tobias Glover, who's taking the bump with a 9.58 ERA. Nora Holmes and Mario Mustachio, two of the most difficult batters that Glover's going to face, and he gets to face them right away, which is not probably his choice. But there you go. Tobias Glover's got the Tom's already read that. Okay, first pitch is fouled back over the backstop. Nora Holmes is known as a sprinter. There's a roller, and Spray Bellamy is going to get up on it, pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. One up, one down, and Nora Holmes was quite upset by that. Mario Mustachio, the third baseman, he's on fire and fit. He's stimulated and a dive wizard. He's hitting .288 with 4 home runs, 14 RBIs. One up, one down in the top of the first. That one's fouled off into the dugout along the first base side. Strike one. There's a shot that's foul along the left field line. And very quickly, Mustachio now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Glover delivers. There's fouled off as well, again, along the left field line. So he'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller to Evan Montez. He's going to pick that up. Double pump, make the throw to Clements. And he also is quite upset. So 2 up and 2 down, and in steps Thurman Colt, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. He's a mind gamer who's hitting .274 with 3 home runs and 10 RBIs.
All right.
While batting, the opposing pitcher suffers a -3 accuracy. First pitch is fouled off. -8 accuracy, I'm sorry. That one's fouled off. Strike one. That one's high, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the first. Glover delivers, that's fouled off. And now Colt behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Glover reaches back, delivers. That one's inside, ball 2. That'll even the count up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Glover going to throw his. Just missed the low inside corner for ball 3. Full count now. Glover deals his 12th pitch. Swing and miss, strike 3. And down goes Thurman Colt. So 3 up, 3 down. We're going into the bottom of the first. It is no score. Swindle, Heath, Spray, Bellamy, and Corbin here. They're going to face Dozer Benetti, who's taking them up with a 2.55 ERA. Hey, Tommy, pretty good start for Tobias Glover.
Yeah, looking great so far.
Yeah, Swindle Heath, the left fielder, steps in. He's locked in and fit.
Likes his pitches outside. Had a great game in back in Baltimore last night. First pitch was low. Pressure's up already as these Ramblers are hot. Fouls that back by us. 1 apiece now. Oh, that bends back in, makes the outside corner 1-2 behind the count. Hard liner first base, a little ahead of it. Iron that out. We're in great shape. There's a deep one to left field. It's not going to be deep enough, though. Waving that off just short of the track is Thurman Colt. He's going to pull that in for the first out. 1 up, 1 down.
Yep, and then steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's locked in and fit. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack, hitting 429 on the season. First pitch over the inside corner for called strike. Bellamy with 5 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's playing third base for the Ramblers. That one's low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a shot into center field. A line drive that got past the center fielder, and Spray Bellamy is coming around. And they're going to pull up at a second. So a double for Spray Bellamy. So 1 on with 1 out. And in steps Corbin Huerta.
All right. Way to get a double in there. And Corbin Huerta, a 451 power hitter. Fast runner at first base. Just need an outfield single. Late swing foul back off the wall. 0-1 the count. Second pitch low and in. Good patience. 1 apiece now. That one's inside corner on the ground. Diving Joe Trunk to his left at first base. Toss it. He drops the ball. Wow, Pete. He threw it over to Benetti, who was covering the bag, but he dropped it, and he's safe. Runners at the corners.
With 1 out, and in steps Evan Montez, the second baseman. He's known as a slowpoke.
Yeah.
That's gone. First pitch to Montez, and he takes it deep. A 3-run home run in the bottom of the first. That one traveled 453 feet. It's his 7th home run and 16th RBI of the season, and the Ramblers are up 3-0 on 1 swing of the bat. And in steps No McLean, the shortstop.
Wow, Pete. Wow. All right, Noah McLean. Now, Dozer Benetti's rattled already with a 3-0 lead. That one high and misses ball 1 to the count to no. The best hitter in the game this season so far, Pete. Bar none. That's low 2-0. Outside ball 3. He's got to throw something to him here. And he walks him on 4 pitches. Wow, Dozer not only rattled, but scared facing the toughest batter in the league, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1 on, 1 out. Kid Paul, the center fielder, steps in. He's an RBI hero with bad jumps. First pitch is low, ball 1. Kid Paul hitting 475 with 6 home runs, 14 RBIs. That one's fouled straight back. That'll even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. No, McLean does not have a lot of speed at first base. There's a shot that's going to be into the gap, and they're going to see if they can get No McLean up. He's going to pull in a double.
Yeah.
So you got runners at second and third with 1 out, and then steps Hector Clements.
Wow, we're seeing great offense so far. Hector Clements, we're still at bat. Hector Clements, huge power hitter, picked up a lot of power between last games. Misses that first one outside 1 to the count. That one's in there, fouled off to the right side on the ground, 1 apiece now. Breaker, he has to back out of the way of that one, left-hand batter, or right-hand batter's box. 2-1 now. Hector Clemens. That one outside ball 3, and he's in danger of walking another batter. The hitter's pitch right in there for strike. 3-2 full count. That one misses high, and he walks another batter, Pete, and the bases are now loaded.
Yep, 1 out. Ken Bernal, the catcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a durable player. He's hitting 340 with 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Bases loaded, only 1 out. There's a shot. That's into straightaway center field, high in the air. And Colt will make the catch, and in comes No McLean to make it 4-0. So runners at first and second with 2 outs, and in steps Linda Hand, the right fielder.
Nice, very nice. Wow, still more of it. He wanted another grand slam. That's what it was. Swung too early at a bad pitch. All right, that one's inside to Linda Hand. 1-0. Linda Hand's playing hot and cold, playing hot recently. Hardliner over the head of the second basewoman, and that's going to bring her on single, Pete. Another single, and the bases are loaded again. Look at Swindle Heath.
Yes, sir. Swindle Heath doing his little dance. The left fielder is locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Favors the outside pitch. He is a big hack, and he's been on a roll lately. That one's high, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for called strike. Benetti rattled right now. That's in there for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swindle Heath in the batter's box. There's a 1 hopper to the second baseman, Nora Holmes. She'll make the throw to first for the 3rd out. But the Ramblers put 4 on the Buzzards in the bottom of the 1st. We go into the top of the 2nd. It's Jacques Oftan, Helena Bigsby, and Azalea Fields going to face Tobias Glover, who threw 12 pitches and racked up a strikeout in the 1st inning.
Number 23.
All right, Jacques Oftan, we knew him back in the day. he retired, came back, I think. Jacques Oftan, I think the highest paid player on their team, I believe. I'll have to check that out. I don't have the stats in front of me. Sorry about that. He's catching. Not quite 100%. 296 in the season, 2 home runs. Hard foul, first baseline souvenir. Dangerous souvenir. 9 RBIs. 0 on the count. Fouls that back off the net, and he's in a hole, 0-2. Big power hitter for the Guadalajara Buzzards. The wind up, the toss. That went a little bit inside. It's okay, ball 1-2. Glover looking real good on the mound right now. They're going to throw a 16th pitch. He took care of that first half. He's in the top of the 2nd now. Swinging him his strike 3. It's yet another K for Tobias in front of the home crowd. He knew how important this game was for him, Pete. But now he's facing Helena Bigsby. 214 of the season, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. And Helena Bigsby, man, we saw her beat us in the championship against the Freebooters 8 years ago. There's a pop-up to right field. Linda Hand runs back, then runs back up. She's catched it by the star shadow. And right field, 2 down. And that's going to bring in finally Azalea Fields. Azalea Fields coming here, I think, from the New York Wide Loads last season. B-plus ranked, 286, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, playing shortstop for the Buzzards. First pitch is right in for strike, 0 on the count. Tobias Glover making quick work of these guys so far, holding everybody off the board. Hard liner to a diving Hector Clemens, who couldn't quite make it. That's going to go back in the corner. Linda Hand chases it. Has a little trouble picking it up at first, and that's going to bring her into second base. That's why they pair the bunny. Now they're going to bring in Batch Wilson. He's a bad ball hitter. Plays left field, hitting 189. No home runs, 2 RBIs. Good contact hitter, fair power. First pitch missed inside, ball 1. You got a runner in scoring position. But Kenny Bernal behind the plate. Nobody's going to steal any plates. There's one to Hector Clemens, who grabs it out of the air. Didn't know whether to dive or not, but he gets that 3rd out, Pete. Way to go.
Yep, we're going to head into the bottom of the 2nd. It's Ramblers 4, Buzzards nothing. Spray Bellamy 1 for 1 with a double. Corbin here to 0 for 1, and Evan Montez 1 for 1 with a home run. Dozer Benetti at 33 pitches with 2 walks, giving up 4 hits. Spray Bellamy, the 3rd baseman, is locked in, finished 1 for 1 with a double today. He favors the outside pitch.
All right, first pitch misses low. Second pitch, ball 2, 2-0. Dozer still rattled, trying to work things back out. There's the strike. Late swing on the ground, straight to Joe Trunk at first base. Runs that down himself, 1 down. And Benetti's no longer rattled, Pete. Now he's just tense.
Yes, sir. And in steps Corbin here to the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the 2nd. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1.
Man.
That's over the outside corner for called 2nd strike. And now Huerta in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh.
That catches the outside corner for called 3rd strike. And Corbin Huerta goes down on 3 pitches. Evan Montez going to step into the batter's box.
Well, that was surprising. Evan Montez 1 for 1 with a home run. Big home run earlier. Right past his face into center field. Evan Montez ain't taking no joke, Pete. He's on first base with a single.
That's right, trying to make him feel bad again. So 1 on with 2 outs. No McLean, the shortstop, steps in. He's locked in and fit. He walked his first time up. He favors the low pitch. So 1 on with 2 outs. First pitch is a roller.
Oh.
That's going to get to A. Fields, the shortstop.
Wow.
And, of course, unfortunately, no McLean. is not so fast. So he gets thrown out at first. We're going into the top of the third. Buzzards, no runs on 1 hit with an error. Ramblers, 4 runs on 5 hits. Vinny Vortex, Joseph Trunks first at bat. Nora Holmes 0 for 1. Sorry, folks, I lost myself there. Vinny Vortex, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's hitting .298 with a home run and 7 RBIs.
All right.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the third. Ramblers up 4-zip. First pitch to Vinny Vortex is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for called second strike. And now Vortex working from behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Glover delivers, and there's a foul ball along the third baseline into the dugout. Watch out. Heads up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's fouled off. Gets enough to foul it off. Vortex making Glover throw some pitches here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in there for called third strike, and down goes Vortex. That's K number 3, I believe, for Glover. Joseph Trunks first, tense but fit. He's hitting .222 with no home runs, 1 RBI. Joseph Trunks this is his first time up. And there's a shot that's going to drop in front of Kid Paul, but he'll get it in quickly for a single.
I heard some guy say, "Oh, come on. Like, give me a break."
Nora Holmes, the second baseman, 0 for 1 today. She's known as a sprinter, which means she gets increased running speed while running out of the batter's box. So 1 on with 1 out. First pitch is into center field, and Kid Paul's going to get that in. Again, 2 singles in a row now for the Buzzards against Tobias Glover. Mario Mustachio, the third baseman, he's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Again, Nora Holmes and Mario Mustachio, the 2 toughest outs on the team. So 2 on with 1 out. First pitch to Mustachio is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Glover delivers. It's a roller. Oh, and it just gets past the diving Spray Bellamy. So you got bases loaded now with 1 out. And then steps Thurman Colt, the center fielder. He's a mind gamer, but he's 0 for 1 today.
All right, we need that double play.
Bases loaded. Tobias Glover, though, is a rally stopper. So he gets +10. That's high, ball 1. +10 velocity, junk, and accuracy when pitching it with at least 2 runners on. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's fouled off. And now Colt is behind in the count 1-2. Glover throwing his 35th pitch. That's popped up. Out of play, foul ball. Glover delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Tobias Glover, and a big one at that. Jacques Oftan, the catcher, is a neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He is a first pitch slayer and a consistent player. And +10 power, +15 contact on that first pitch. He fouls it off back into the backstop. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Ooh, just misses on the outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Oftan. He gets enough of that to push it foul, and now he's working from behind in the count 1-2. Glover reaches back, delivers. Ooh, just a little high. That's ball 2. That evens the count up at 2-2. Ooh, he gets just enough of that to push it foul. He'll get another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Glover delivering his 42nd pitch. And Oftan fouls that back into the backstop. He'll get another pitch. Strike 3. Jacques Oftan does not get the bat off his shoulder. That's K number 5 in a big moment. And we're going into the bottom of the third. It's Ramblers 4, Buzzards nothing. Kid Paul 1 for 1 with a double. Hector Clements with a walk, and Ken Bernal's first at bat. Dozer Benetti has thrown 41 pitches with a strikeout. Kid Paul, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a double.
All right, first pitch to Paul, bottom of the third, misses outside, ball 1. 1 to the count. 4-0 Texas Ramblers right now. That one misses, ball 2 in 2-0. There's the pitch to him, but it's hard on the ground, straight to Azalea Fields, a shortstop. 1 pump throw to first base, 1 up, 1 down.
Yep, and in steps Hector Clements, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's got magic hands. He walked his first time up. We're really going to have to get back to Benetti. He's starting to get back into form here. First pitch is low, ball 1. way outside ball 2. 2 straight balls to Hector Clemens. There's a shot, but he pulls it foul along the third base line. Strike 1.
Uh-oh.
That one's hit, and that's going to be out of play. Foul ball. And that evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, nice pitch.
Strike 3. Hector Clemens goes down on strikes, and Benetti is getting charged up here. Kenny Bernal, the catcher, stepping up.
That was a good breaker. It started way up and dropped right in. Kenny Bernal, I didn't see what he was on the day. 2 outs, right at him. Hard liner to left center field, going deep off the end of the track into center field. Cleveland Colt's going to pick that up. He's going to walk into second base with a nice double play. Hopefully it's not too late, though, with 2 outs.
Yeah, let's get him across the plate here. Linda Hand, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a single. Batting .400 with a home run, 4 RBIs. Come on, Linda. Bring him around. First pitch is in the dirt, and Kenny Bernal is off.
Oh, pegged.
And they got him. They got him trying to take third on the wild pitch. We're going into the top of the 4th. Ramblers 4, Buzzards nothing. Helena Bigsby 0 for 1. Azalea Fields 1 for 1 with a double, and Batch Wilson 0 for 1. Tobias Glover 43 pitches with 5 strikeouts.
Number 34,
Helena Bigsby, the designated hitter, stepping in. Yeah, we got to be careful, Tom. These guys will come back on us in a moment.
They will, like a bad taco, like Pete likes to say. 44th pitch by Tobias Glover. Start things off in the top of the 4th. It's a hard liner, first base line. Bigsby can really hit if she gets her hands on it. And she can get her hand. She does not DH for no reason. 0-1 the count to Bigsby. Fools her on that low and away. Swings and misses. 0-2. Tobias Glover getting her right back. The wind up the toss. Does not chase the rising fastball. We're at 1-2. Low pressure situation here in the 4th. Pops that back up here by us. Oh, almost got that with my Ramblers hat. 1-2. Yeah. All right. Here comes the pitch. Breaker on the ground to Evan Montez, who's going to pick that. Almost overran it. Picked up 1 pump throw to first base. That would have been a horrible fielding mistake. He's so fast. He got there before it. Anyway, Azalea Fields 1 for 1 with that double earlier in the game. Looking good. Looking real good. Tobias Glover wants his 28th K against her, though. He winds up throws. Hard foul back off here behind the plate. 0-1 the count. 50th pitch coming for number 6. Gets his signal from Kenny Bernal. Nods. Winds up off the rubber. It's a hard one out in the right field. Linda Hand back there to make the grab over her shoulder, sort of. Kind of odd positioning, but she made it. And that's going to bring us to Batch Wilson. The guy, left fielder, not hitting all that great this season. Good contact hitter, though. Bad ball hitter. He's facing Toby Glover, 51st pitch in the 4th inning. That fastball comes a little too high, 1-0 the count. Tobias Glover locked in. Threw a little too many pitches this point in the game, but playing very well, getting good numbers. He'll get relief later in the game. He wants to get out of this with the lead. 2-0. Check swing strike 1. Now the safety off for the left fielder for the Guadalajara Buzzards, who really want to win this game to get in first place in their division. Oh, there's a hard one right past him out. At least it didn't hit Glover, because that would have been an injury. But Glover's upset about it. He's all of a sudden getting guys hitting him. Here comes Vinny Vortex, 0 for 1 on the day. Got a runner at first base with average speed. 2 outs, top of the 4th. 1 more to go. Breaker misses inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Second pitch, rising fastball in for a strike. Now safety's off to Vortex. Goes over to first base, gets the runner back in the dirt. It's a good move. Let him know you're thinking about him. 1 apiece. Oh, there's another slider past him in the center field. Kid Paul's going to pick that up, throw it in. This looks reminiscent of that last inning, Pete, though, although that last inning he got out of it, so hopefully he can do it again. Joey Trunk, 1 for 1 with a single. We've seen Joe Trunk take it deep sometimes, so you got to be careful. Hard foul back off the net. 0-1 the count to Joey Trunk. 2 on, a 3-run home run to get him with 1-1. The wind up the toss. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We got ahead of him on that one. Tobias Glover hoping to get out of this inning with another K. Looking for his 28th, 60th pitch. Wind up throw. Does not chase that fastball high enough. 1-2. Slider outside corner. There it is. There's his K, Pete.
Wow. I got a glitch there because that was way... Going into the bottom of the 4th, it's still Ramblers 4, Buzzards nothing. Linda Hand 1 for 1. Swiddle Heath 0 for 2. Spray Bellamy 1 for 2 with a double. Dozer Benetti at 51 pitches with 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is up to a 3.05. Linda Hand, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. She's 1 for 1 with a single. She's got magic hands out there in the in the field. First pitch to Linda Hand is low, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. That's over the inside corner for called strike. 1-1 now to Linda Hand. There's a foul ball into the backstop. 1-2. That's down ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot. That's going to be a blooper into center field. Linda Hand with a leadoff single. And she's going to get on with a bloop single to center field. So 1 on with no out. Swindle Heath going to step in.
Yeah, that was good patient hitting by her. Swindle today 0 for 2, uncharacteristically. But locked in still. Big hack as well. Fast runner at first base. Does not go on the first pitch in there for strike. 0 on the count. There she goes for second. It's a slow one. It's high. The throw, and they get him. Doggone or her. Linda Hand took off at a good time because she's thrown out. There's a liner right into the glove of Holmes. 2 quick outs. 1 more to go.
Yeah, we got to get this under control. We are going to lose this. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a double. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th, still 4-0 Ramblers. That first pitch is over the inside corner for called strike. Strike 1. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a knock that's going to get into left center field, and it's going to be missed by the left fielder. And Spray Bellamy is going to pull up. He's going to pull up in second base. He probably might have been able to push it, but
no.
We got to start getting a little bit more conservative. Corbin here to the designated hitter is going to step in.
All right, Corbin. He's got a runner in scoring position. And he's a good power hitter. A little tense right now, but Pete's considering a sub. I didn't see what he was on the day. What is he?
0 for 2.
Oh, okay. Only 0 for 2, and you pull him. All right. So they're going to put in Buck Daniel. Buck Daniel's going to play the outfield in place of Corbin Huerta. Buck Daniel is pinch hitting, bad jumps, off speed hitter. He's hitting 500 on the season with 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. He was initially on the lineup today, got changed out in favor of Hector Clemens at first base, but he's going to play anyway. So Buck Daniel now at the plate. Had a good game in Baltimore against the Jacks. Takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. Good patient hitting. 1-0. There it is. Late swing. A little too late. Fouled third base line. That's going to be a souvenir in the first row. Oh, but it bounces back out. Toss it back out to the kid there. 1 apiece now. That one's outside, ball 1. We need that outfield single. 2-1 now. Late swing again. He's handing foul balls out that same line. 2-2-2. That one, the cricket pitch, skips in the dirt. 3-2 full count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. That breaker almost came back in, didn't it, Pete? but it's not. Yep. Buck Daniel walks to first.
So 2 on with 2 outs. Evan Montez, the second baseman, step in. He's 2 for 2, a home run, a single, 3 RBIs. That's going to be the end of Dozer Benetti. They're going to bring in Max Texas, the A- ranked relief pitcher. He's neutral and fit. He's got good velocity, better than average junk and average accuracy. He's neutral and fit hitting. He's throwing 3.70 ERA, a .99 whip with 26 strikeouts. He gets crossed up, which means that he's got a plus 3% chance of the catcher dropping or failing to cleanly catch the ball. He's got that 4-seam fastball, slider, and a curveball, and he's not fully rested, and he's a left-hander. So with 2 on and 2 outs, first pitch popped up to third base. The third baseman is calling for it, and Mustachio will make the catch for the 3rd out. We're going to go into the top of the 5th. It's Ramblers 4, Buzzards nothing. Nora Holmes 1 for 2, Mario Mustachio 1 for 2, and Thurman Colt 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Tobias Glover at 61 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at 8.03. Nora Holmes, the second baseman, is on fire and fit. 1 for 2 with a single. She's a sprinter. Tobias Glover facing a big test in Nora Holmes. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Glover at 62 pitches, getting close to the max. That's outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Tobias Glover is locked in right now. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1. Glover at 28 Ks on the season. That one's inside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Nora Holmes. Glover delivers. Ball 4. Yeah. And Tobias Glover has walked Nora Holmes. So 1 on with no outs, and in steps Mario Mustachio, the third baseman. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Another one of their potent weapons. You got Nora Holmes and Mario Mustachio. So if we can get these guys, first pitch Swing and a miss. Mustachio's out in front of that one. Strike one. Throw over to first, and Holmes is back. No balls, one strike, no outs. There's a roller. Roller to Clements at first base. He charges it, makes the throw to second to get the force. They can't turn two, but they get Nora Holmes at second base. Thurman Colt, the center fielder, steps in. He's 0 for the day, I believe.
It was the right play, though.
1 out, 1 on. First pitch to Colts in there for a called strike. Strike one. Glover throwing his 70th pitch here in the top of the fifth. That's outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Thurman Colt. Throw back, and Mustachio is back. 1 on, 1 out. Thurman Colt, the center fielder, in the batter's box. There's a roller, and that's going to get past the diving Spray Bellamy.
And past the left fielder, too.
Yeah. And, yeah. Swindle Heath overran it, and missed it. So that allowed, did everybody move up a base, or
yes.
was it just, okay, so runners now at second and third with 1 out.
No more double play.
Shock off 10 standing in. First pitch to off 10 is in there for a called strike. Strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a shot. Fly ball into center field. And Kid Paul will come up with the ball for the second out, but a run will score. So there goes the shutout. It's 4-1. Runner at third base with 2 outs. Helena Bigsby, who's 0 for 2 today, is in the batter's box. Tobias Glover throwing his 74th pitch to Bigsby. She anticipated that one, and that's gone. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Off the wall, and Swindle Heath will get it in quickly and hold Helena Bigsby to a long single. But another run scores, making it 4-2. Azalea Fields, the shortstop, comes in. She's neutral and fit 1 for 2 with a double. So 1 on with 2 outs. And Bigsby does not have a lot of speed at first base. First pitch is fouled off. Strike one. Azalea Fields, the Buzzards shortstop, takes that pitch high. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Glover throwing his 77th pitch.
Jeez.
It's going to get into.
Oh, nice trap.
Oh, it was a trap in left field by Swindle Heath, but he gets it in quickly. Got runners at first and second now with 2 outs. Batch Wilson steps in. The left fielder is 1 for 2 with a single.
I really want
2 outs, 2 on.
I really want him to get out of this, yeah. I want to get him to the next inning.
Ball one. That one's low. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to Batch Wilson, the left fielder. That's in there for a called strike. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wilson hitting .205 this season. That's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. Glover throwing his 81st pitch. Low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Batch Wilson.
Doggone, man.
Ball 4. And Tobias Glover has walked the bases loaded. So with the bases loaded and 2 outs, Vinny Vortex, the right fielder, steps in. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Vortex hitting .305 this season. Glover is a rally stopper. Tobias Glover's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Bor Reliable. Bor Reliable, the B+ ranked starting pitcher / relief pitcher. He's got good velocity. He's got less than average junk and better than average accuracy. He's neutral and fit with a 7.31 ERA, a 1.69 whip, and 12 strikeouts. He throws an elite 4-finger fastball. He looks like he's almost fully rested. He throws that elite 4-finger fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So taking over in the top of the 5th, Bor Reliable. First pitch to Vinny Vortex is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Vortex, the Buzzard right fielder. That's in there for a called strike. That evens the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bor delivers, swing and a miss. Strike 2 out. He got the better of Vinny Vortex on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one, he got enough of that to push it foul, so he'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Reliable throws his 5th pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Vinny Vortex. So we got a little bit of excitement, but the Ramblers are going into the bottom of the fifth, still holding the 4-2 lead. No McLean, 0 for 1 with a walk. Kid Paul, 1 for 2 with a double. And Hector Clements, 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Max Texas threw 1 pitch in his brief appearance. No McLean, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. He favors the low pitch.
Texas in Texas. Second pitch to start it off, and No McLean hits it deep to center field. Caught at the track. Thermocol. It's a good cut, though.
We gotta take pitches. Kid Paul, the center fielder, is 1 for 2 with a double. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh man,
that's in there for a called strike. 1-1. That one's hit foul along the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's outside. 2-2. That's popped up into shallow left field. The shortstop is there calling for it, and Azalea Fields will make the catch for the second out. 2 up and 2 down, and then steps Hector Clements.
Not good. We got to add some more offense. Hector Clements 0 for 1 of the day. Tiny little reticle, 2 outs, right in there for a strike. On the count. Max Texas looking good in relief for the Buzzards. He goes right at him with 2 quick strikes. 1 more to go. Oh, low and away. Good patience. 1 and 2. Not easy not to swing. In there, the liner passed him out in center field, Pete, and Hector Clements is going to get a little charge from that and get on first base. Nice single, Hector.
Yes, sir. So 1 out with 2 outs. Kenny Bernal, the catcher, steps in. He's 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. He is neutral and fit. So 1 on, 2 outs. Kenny Bernal takes the first pitch low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Mm-hmm.
That one's fouled off out of play along the third base side. 2-1 now. There's a shot that's high into the air. The fielder is calling for it, and Batch Wilson will make the catch for the third out. So we're going to head into the top of the 6th. It's Buzzards 2 runs on 9 hits and an error. Ramblers 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Joseph Trunk 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Nora Holmes 1 for 2 with a walk, and Mario Mustachio 1 for 3. More reliable through 5 pitches and racked up a strikeout in his brief appearance in the 5th.
Joey Trunk 1 for 2. Reliable came in and closed the door in a bases loaded situation last inning. Great helping keep the Ramblers out ahead. Top of the 6th inning, 4-2 Ramblers. First one there for strike on the count. 7th pitch to a tense Joe Trunk. Coming up right here. Gets a signal for Bernal. Nods, winds up, throws it. Pop up, third base line, foul ball. Spray Bellamy's running over to get that in front of the dugout. He's going to grab that in front of the Buzzards dugout, Pete. Get that out. Bring in Nora Holmes over 2 with a single walk. Nora Holmes, great contact hitter, on fire. Anticipates that first pitch up and in. 1-0 the count. Dangerous hitting to Nora. I'm telling you right now. Slider makes it in for striking out, safety off to the second basewoman for the Guadalajara Buzzards. Face cage on her helmet. Reaches out, pops that up. First base line. Okay, waving that off is Linda Hand. She's going to grab that right in front of Evan Montez, who gives her a couple words of encouragement as she pulls it in. 2 down. And that's bringing in Mario Mustachio. Got to respect the mustache. 1 for 3. Third baseman locked in. Third baseman for the anticipates it, goes deep to center field and brings it within 1 run. That's a big home run. Back into the ivy, the back wall of the ivy. That's a huge home run for the Buzzards. That's going to be 473 feet. It's his 5th home run and 15th RBI of the season, and it's a close game now, Pete.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
1 run away. Thurman Colt Mind Gamer, 1 for 3 with a double. Real good power hitter as well. Pressure climbing up now that it's a 1-run game. Swing and a miss on a beautiful changeup right in there to start things off and 1 the count. More reliable, not rattled by that last home run. Gets 2 quick strikes, got him in a hole. Now he can play with him like a cat with a mouse. Rising fastball high in, and he doesn't chase. That leaves us at 1-2. Low and away, doesn't chase. 2-2-2. He's getting creative with them here. Let's see what he does for the center fielder. Gets his pitch signal, winds up, throws it. Oh, that's out in the right field. Linda Hand's going to run over and grab that ball out of the air. Line drive for the third out. Way to go, Linda.
Yeah, we're going to head into the bottom of the sixth. It's now Buzzards, Ramblers 4, Buzzards 3. Linda Hand 2 for 2. Swindle Heath 0 for 3. And Spray Bellamy 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Max Texas threw 15 pitches, gave up a hit. His ERA is at a 3.51. Linda Hand, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Come on, guys. We need to put some more runs on the board. Let's get some space between these guys.
Yeah, good patient hitting. 16th pitch fouls that back off the wall. 0-1 the count. Second pitch liner in the center field. That's going to drop in front of the center field. Third, but Kolkos picks it up, throws it in. She stretches it out for a double, Pete. Wow, way to go, Linda.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Way to keep the pedal down. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, locked in and fit. 0 for 3 today, but that's going to be the end of Texas, really.
Yeah.
They're going to seat Max Texas. They're going to be bring in the B-plus ranked relief pitcher Remington Sharp. Sharp has average velocity, average junk, and very good accuracy. He's locked in and fit. He's got a 2.77 ERA, a 1.12 whip with 21 strikeouts. He throws an elite 2-finger fastball. He is not well rested. He's about moderately rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a slider. So taking over from Max Texas is Remington Sharp. He's going to go up against Swindle Heath. Swindle Heath favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. That's over the inside corner for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Swindle Heath. Linda Hand at second base. There's a shot up the middle into center field.
They got
Linda
her.
Hand's coming around home.
Oh, no, hey.
And she's in there.
Wow, she's fast.
She scores. She is fast. Linda Hand scores from second, making it 5-3. Swindle Heath at first base. Spray Bellamy stepping into the batter's box.
Wow, another run there, Pete. And now it's 5-3, like you say. Fast runner at first base, 1-0. Second pitch, high and strike. Strike one apiece now. There's strike 2, 1-2.
Yeah,
there goes the runner. It's a hit and run on the ground. Shortstop, runners at second. They throw the first pitch, Pete. So they got a runner at second base with 1 out. It was a
hit and run. Buck Daniels steps in, the designated hitter. He walked his first time up. So runner at second base with 1 out. And then steps Buck Daniel. First pitch in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Remington Sharp. That's lifted into right field. Has it got enough? It does.
Yeah.
It does. Buck Daniels hits a 2-run home run. That's his second in 2 days, ladies and gentlemen. That's 375 feet. That's his 5th home run and 18th RBI of the season. And the Ramblers go up 7-3, and Evan Montez is going to step into the box, the second baseman. 1 out, bases empty, and here comes Evan Montez.
2 for 3 to single. Wow, it's a revolving door here on the mound for the Buzzards. They're just grabbing at straws. Remington Sharp takes a seat. They're bringing in Tanya Douglas, B-minus ranked reliever, warmed up for a little bit. She's pretty down the line, though, mostly for accuracy. She's got a good 2.92 ERA and a 1.14 whip with 8 Ks. That looks similar to Remington Sharp, actually a little bit better, but very close, and I would have expected him to do better. She is a K neglector. She's well rested. She throws a 4-finger, mixes up the curveball and a changeup in a low-pressure situation here. She's going to take the mound now at pitcher T. Douglas. First one to Montez is high, but it's a strike. 0-1 the count. Second one, swing and a miss at advantage, high and in. 0-2. She's got him in a hole. Looking good so far, Tanya Douglas. A 3-pitch strikeout.
Wow.
Way to start off on the mound for Douglas.
Yeah, that second swing was a mistake. No, McLean 0 for 2 with a walk. 2 outs, nobody on. In the bottom of the 6th. Ramblers up 7-3. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Oh, boy.
That's popped up on the infield. The first baseman is there, makes the catch, and Joseph Trunk will end the inning. We're going to go into the top of the 7th. It is Ramblers 7, Buzzards 3, Jakov 10, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Helena Bigsby 1 for 3, and Azalea Fields 2 for 3 with a double. More reliable through 16 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 1 hit. Jakov 10, the catcher, neutral and well, 0 for 2 with an RBI today. He's a first pitch slayer who's a consistent player. First pitch from Reliable's in there for called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Swing and a miss, strike 2 very quickly. Jakov 10 now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's high. Strike 3, off the end, cut, called out. Looking. for the second time today. Elena Bigsby, the designated hitter.
That one was 100 miles an hour, too, on that last pitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
1 for 3 with a single.
I tried to jump in there quick when you were taking a break, but
I don't take a break. Ground ball to Evan Montez. He picks that up, makes the throw to Hector Clements at first for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down. And then steps Azalea Fields, the shortstop. She's 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Azalea Fields facing off against Bore Reliable.
Yeah.
And a leaping catch by Spray Bellamy for the third out. We're going to go into the bottom of the 7th. Ramblers 7, Buzzards 3. Kid Paul 1 for 3 with a double. Hector Clements 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Kenny Bernal 1 for 2 with a double. Tanya Douglas threw 5 pitches and racked up 1 strikeout. Her ERA is at a 2.77. Kid Paul, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a double.
Tanya Douglas looking great so far. Goes right at him with a strike, 0-1. She throws a lot of strikes, you know. That's a hard foul back off the plate, 0-2.
She does.
And now she plays with you, though. Another hit to throw those balls away. Another foul. Taking the stitches off. There's another one down the line, but that's fair. Picked up a third baseman, whips it over to first place. The Buzzards are playing good defense, Pete, here. They're holding in pretty well.
Yeah, they are. Hector Clements, the first baseman, is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Come on, Hector. First pitch to Hector. High, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Uh-oh. I'm going to break my controller that way. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 3-1 now to Hector Clements. There's a roller to the third baseman, Mustachio. He'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to Trunk for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and then steps Kenny Bernal. Yeah, we're going to have to get her to throw a lot more pitches.
Well, she threw a bunch there, but then eventually, you know, I don't know. So first pitch, right in for a strike. That's her MO. 0-1 the count to Bernal. 0-2 the count to Bernal. She's going for the 3-pitch strikeout. But she's a K neglector, though. Low ball 1-1 the count. Her 18th pitch only. Top of the 7th. Ball 2, 2-2-2. She's got to dial it in. Late swing. Another K Fanning.
Yeah, she threw it in the same spot, too. I thought she was going to bring it up. Going into the top of the 8th, it's Ramblers 7, Buzzards 3. Batch Wilson 1 for 2 with a walk. Vinny Vortex 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Joseph Trunk 1 for 3 with a strikeout. More reliable at 21 pitches, 2 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit, I think.
All right.
Batch Wilson.
Batchmo. Bad ball hitter. Left fielder. Mostly
Kick your butt, dude.
Contact hitter. Pete Reliable. Pete J. Coaching on Reliable here. Pressure up in the top of the 8th as the the Buzzards want to get back in this. That's going to be a single on the first hit. So here's a start for them. The pressure up. They want to get right back. They can with Vinny Vortex 1 for 3 with a single. Not a big power hitter. Good contact hitter, though. Pressure climbing now. And the Ramblers are open for that double play grounder. Average speed runner at first base. 23rd pitch by Bore Reliable, who should be able to go the rest of the game. Winds up, gets his signal, throws it. That's on the ground to Noah McLean. That's going to be the toss over to second. The turnaround throw to first. Then they get the double play, just what they were looking for. And Vortex upset with that one, Pete.
Yep.
That was great. That could really take the wind out of the sails here for the Buzzards. And now it's Joe Trunk's turn. A tense Joe Trunk, first baseman for the Guadalajara Buzzards. There's a liner into center field. That's going to be another single. He's going to hold up at first base as the ball's thrown back in. They're getting the hits, but they're not converting right now. And it's late game. They got to do it. And here comes Nora Holmes trying to get the fans into it again. She's just taunting a sprinter. 1 for 3 with a single to walk. Played for the hot corners last season, as we said. You got somebody at first base. Pressure still up, though. Top of the 8th. 2-run home run makes it a 2-run game. That misses inside ball, 1 run on the count. The fans wanted that one. They thought that was close enough. Reliable's cool, though. Goes in it with a curveball. That's in the right field. Linda Hand's going to throw that in. And it's 2 quick singles. But we just... And she's super happy. That's fine. She's happy. Now the pressure through the roof. You got Mario Mustachio 2 for 4 with a home run, a single, and an RBI. On fire. Outfield's going to go deep. We just need 1 more out. We just need 1 more out. Bore Reliable is the man to do it. The throw fools him on that one. Swing and a miss on a nice breaker inside 0-1 the count. Boy, it'd be great if he can get out of this. There's one up to Swindle. Heat's going to run up. Pick it up off the ground. Doggone, he throws it in. All right. All right, he holds him up, Pete. I thought Swindle Heath was going to grab that. He picked it up off the ground. And now the bases are loaded, but 2 outs, 1 for 4. The double is Thurman Colt. Power hitter, a grand slam would tie this game up. He's a mind gamer. First pitch misses, ball. Ball 1, 1 to the count. To Thurman Colt. Huge pressure situation here. As it goes deep to center field. Kid Paul is back to the grass and makes that grab, Pete. Way to get out of it. That was close.
Woo! That was tight. That was tight. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. Ramblers 7, Buzzards 3, Linda Hand 3 for 3, Swindle Heath 1 for 4, Spray Bellamy 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, Tanya Douglas at 19 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Linda Hand, the right fielder's neutral and fifth, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Come on, Ramblers, let's get on the gas and not let up here.
Oh my
First
gosh.
pitch to Linda Hand, in there for called strike, strike 1. There's a shot
Stay
into
fair.
the gap, into the corner.
Oh.
Just foul along the right field line. 2 strikes now to Linda Hand. That one's in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's way inside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's popped up on the infield, and the second baseman is calling for it, and Azalea, Nora Holmes will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Swindle Heath.
All right, Swindle 1 for 4, the single and an RBI. Likes the outside pitch, big heck, big power hitter, pressure climbing up. First one's in it for a strike, as is custom. 0-1. Second one, strike, swinging a strike 2 is in a bad spot. But again, she's a K neglector. Gets him on a 3-pitch strikeout. She's got a handful of Ks today, pitch. She's doing great for the Buzzards.
Jesus. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, locked in and fit 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. That broke out of the strike zone. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Spray Bellamy's in there for a called strike, strike 1. That's a low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Spray Bellamy. That's over the inside corner for called strike 2. 1-2. Inside, that'll even the count up. 2-2. Way inside ball 3. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Wow.
Over the inside corner for a called third strike. I don't know about that, folks. We're going into the top of the 9th. It's Ramblers, Buzzards 3 runs on 14 hits with an error. Ramblers 7 runs on 12 hits. Jakov 10, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Helena Bixby 1 for 4, and Azalea Fields. Jakov 10 very upset with his performance at the plate. The catcher, he's neutral and well, 0 for 3 with an RBI today. And more reliable at 30 pitches going up against Jakov 10. The first pitch.
Yeah, that was nowhere near where it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be low and away, and it was right down the middle.
First pitch to Jakov 10, wound up going into right center field, 441 feet. It's his 3rd home run, 11th RBI of the season, and the score is now 7-4. Helena Bixby, the designated hitter, steps in. She's 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. I just want to see something real quick. Oh, I can't see his stats. Okay, never mind. As I say, Kingston Black is there too if you want to go. First pitch to Helena Bixby is fouled off, strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out, top of the 9th. Swing and miss, strike 2. And now Bixby behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Reliable delivers outside, ball 1. Almost got her to chase, but she was able to hold up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's caught enough of that to push it foul. She'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reliable delivers his 36th pitch. And McLean's going to pick it up, double pump, make the throw to Hector Clements for the first out. So one out, and in steps Azalea Fields, the shortstop. She's 2 for 4 with a double and a single. Azalea Fields, the Buzzards shortstop. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 9th. Buzzards trailing by 3. First pitch to Fields is over the outside corner for a called strike, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, completely fooled her. Now Fields is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's fouled off into the stands along the third base side. She'll get another pitch. 1, no balls, 2 strikes. There's a bloop, and that's going to drop. Yep. And it's a bloop single to right field. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Batch Wilson, the left fielder. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. He's a bad ball hitter. Azalea Fields does not have a lot of speed at first base. He fouls that pitch off. Batch Wilson fouls it off. Fouls that one off and puts himself in the hole very quickly. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's high. He anticipated that 2-strike curveball.
Oh.
Bottom dropped out of that one. That's ball 2. That evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strike. Reliable's junk is starting to suffer. Over to second. Over to. Oh, they didn't get the double play. They were a roller to No McLean. He flips it to second. And over to first. They don't get the double play, but they do get the lead runner. So 2 outs now. Runner at first base, and in steps Vinny Vortex. Vortex is tense but fit. His power is suffering. And more Reliable throwing his 46th pitch.
Oh, really?
That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a roller to No McLean. He's going to pick that up and make the throw to first for the 3rd out. And the Ramblers win again,
yes.
Tommy.
Yes.
I think we can officially call this a streak, buddy. This is a winning streak.
Yes, 3 big games in a row, boy. And this the Buzzards team was hungry today. They wanted this. We got out ahead pretty quick, and they started to fight to come back. But the Ramblers played great. They're playing like a winning team.
Yeah, they are. They're getting some good pitching. Again, we saw Tobias Glover today, and he looked really good on the mound. More Reliable came out and gave some good innings. So yeah. A little nervous about the offense. They came out great guns in the first inning, and then we didn't really see anything until the 6th. But I would like to see them scoring a little bit more often.
yeah, we didn't score. We only scored in 2 innings. Like Pete said, at the top of the first, we get 4 runs, go out 4-0. They come back at 2 in the 5th to make it 4-2. They get 1 more in the 6th, make it a 4-3, pulling within 1. We tap 6 more on the bottom of the 6th, which is great. It's quiet until the top of the 9th when they get another a home run by Jock off 10 on a badly placed pitch by Reliable. But they don't get any more, and the Buzzards end up with 4 runs on 16 hits with an error, and the Ramblers get 7 runs on 12 hits. For the Buzzards, Nora Holmes comes in, goes 2 for 4, has a good day, gets a walk. Mario Mustachio 3 for 5, an even better day with 2 runs, a home run, and RBI. Third McCoke goes 1 for 5 with a run and 2 strikeouts. Jacques off 10 goes 1 for 4 with a run, a home run, 2 RBIs, and 3 strikeouts. So he's either striking out or hitting a home run. Such is the life of a power hitter. Elena Bigsby 1 for 5 with an RBI. And she only gets 1 out of 5, and that one's an RBI. She's always that good. Azalea Fields 3 for 5, good day. Batch Wilson another good day, 2 for 4 with a walk. Vinny Vortex only goes 1 for 5 with 2 strikeouts, and Joey Trunk 2 for 4 with a strikeout.
And for the Ramblers, Swindle Heath goes 1 for 5. He did score a run, picked up an RBI, but he also struck out once. Spray Bellamy goes 2 for 5. He scored a run as well and struck out once as well. Corbin Hurta goes 0 for 2. He did score a run and he struck out once. Buck Daniels came in and he went 1 for 1, scored a run, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBIs, and he walked once. Evan Montez goes 2 for 4, scored a run, hits a home run, picks up 3 RBIs. He also struck out once. No McLean goes 0 for 3, scored a run, and walked 1 time. Kid Paul goes 1 for 4. Hector Clements goes 1 for 3, walked once, and struck out once. Kenny Bernal goes 1 for 3 with an RBI and a strikeout. And then Linda Hand goes 3 for 4, scored a run.
Yeah, Linda Hand's going to be one of the players of the game, I believe. Pitching, it is Bonetti. Donnie Bonetti, I don't know if he's related to Shiny Bonetti, gets the loss, goes 3 2/3 innings, gives up 8 hits and 2 earned runs, walks 3 batters, gets 2 strikeouts, but gives up a home run. His ERA climbs to 2.95. He's now 1-1 on the season. Max Texas comes in and doesn't have a very long outing. He goes 1 1/3 innings, gives up 2 hits, 1 earned run. His ERA is up at a 3.86 now. He's 1-1-1 on the season. Remington Sharp goes just 1/3 of an inning. gives up 2 hits and 2 earned runs gives up a home run. He's pulled with a 3.42 ERA. He's 4-1-2 on the season, though. Still a pretty good record. And finally, Tanya Douglas comes in and pitches pretty well. Goes 2 2/3 innings. Gives up no hits, no earned runs, walks no batters, and strikes out 4. She looked real good. Her ERA is down at a 2.40. She's now 0-1-3 on the season.
And for the Ramblers over there, Tobias Glover, he went 4 2/3 innings, gave up 9 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 Ks on the day.
Yeah.
No home runs. His ERA drops to 8.53. He doesn't get the win because he would have had to pitch 5 full innings to qualify for the win. So he didn't get credit for the win, even though he should.
Yeah.
So his record will remain no wins, 3 losses, no saves.
I was gonna say if he stayed in though, that could have changed. He could have got the loss.
Yeah, I mean, I take what he got, but still, it would have been nice to see him get the win.
Yeah.
More reliable, he'll get the win. He went 4 1/3 innings, gave up 7 hits, 2 earned runs, struck out 2, and gave up 2 home runs. His ERA is at a 6.64. His record will improve to 1 win, no losses, and no saves. 3 stars of the game. The number 1 star is good old number 11, the B-plus ranked second baseman, shortstop Evan Montez. He goes 2 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and he scored a run.
Very nice there. Buck Daniels going to get the second star, number 44 B-minus ranked left fielder. Although played first base, wasn't even scheduled on the lineup to begin with. Came in as a pinch hit mid-game for Corbin Huerta. He ends up going 1 for 1 with a home run. It was a big at bat. Gets 2 RBIs, a 2-run home run, and scores a run himself.
And the third star of the game, number 29 for the Buzzards, the B-plus ranked third baseman, shortstop Mario Mustachio. Mustachio went 3 for 5 with a home run on RBI, and he scored 2 runs as well. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 7 hits, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 6 strikeouts for a contribution to 63%. Pete J with 5 hits, 2 great catches, and 2 strikeouts for a contribution to 37%. There's that 3 number again. Gosh darn it.
Well, all right. Well, man, post-game show. It was another big win, 3rd in a row, looking good. And what we were saying before, what we needed was good pitching by Toby Glover, and he saved himself today. At least he looked good enough to give himself some more play time.
That's true, very true.
Yeah. So Squelch, get this. Squelch wants a new face for their Tropical Swamp campaign. Who are you going to suggest, Mitch Berry or Maxie LeBlanc? It's going to get you 6 loyalty. I'm thinking, Max LeBlanc's got lower loyalty. We give it to him, bring him up.
Yeah, but Mitch Berry at 99% loyalty. No, go ahead, give it to give it to LeBlanc.
All right, LeBlanc's going to get the new Squelch campaign. Our starting catcher, technically speaking. All right, and that's that brings us to the halfway mark, Pete. We are halfway through this season, and we let's see here. There's 2 other games before that. We're going to face the Herbivores. The Wildcats are going to face the Herbivores, and then the Overdogs are going to play at the playoff pie, and then we're at the Herbivores. So that's going to be the Herbivores the next game up in Tacoma. I got to get to my garage, do some stuff up there. But
yes, sir.
But so at the halfway mark, before those other games are played. Oops, sorry about that. I was looking for standings. We're ending up at first place. That's a good start with a game lead.
Yeah, and we're 3 games above 500, so that's good too.
Yeah.
And we're riding a 3-game winning streak. So let's keep it rolling here as we go into and face off against the Herbivores. They've given us trouble in the past, but I think if we continue to play, we're playing. Plate discipline has been a big factor in these wins. I think we continue to do that, and I think we could start putting together some, really stringing together a bunch of wins here. Yes,
we could. So as the second half of the season starts with game number 20, right? Yeah. Fernando Beefy, the Ramblers, we're going to be on the road in Tacoma, like I said, at Emerald Diamond against Olaf Slackoff. That's a good way to start. And then we come home for the Moonstars. It's going to be Lad Bradwick versus Alicia Woodrow. That's a big game. Back on the road again for a 3-game trip starting in California at the Sawteeth at Big Audible. It's going to be Mitch Berry climbing the mound against Fabulo. And then finally, we're going to be out in Philadelphia. I got the Platypi Tobias Glover to pitch again there at Founders Field. It's a huge stadium versus M. Riley. So yeah, a lot of good baseball. A lot of good baseball in this first half. A lot of good baseball coming up in the second half.
Yeah, and like you say, as we said, we're starting to move, and so we can, won't be long before we're starting to have conversations about the second season, getting into the postseason, and where we're going to fall. And obviously, we got the Crocodons. We got the 1-game lead over them right now, but they are not going away quietly. Their next game, though, is against the Wax Bills, I believe, which is going to be a tough game for them. So we may be, as long as we continue to play our game, hopefully we could start putting a little distance between ourselves and the Crocodons. That would make me feel a lot better.
Yeah. Now, we're at an hour and 20 minutes, so I want to start wrapping it up. But I do want to go through at the halfway part, the season leaders. Real quick, I'll just kind of blow through it. On the top 10, we got four of the top 10, with Noah McLean being the third overall behind Chuck Burbandy and Leo Novak. If I go to batting, again, look at that. Just insane. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the top 5 batting averages and 7 of the top 10.
Yeah, we should be a far more offensively powerful team than we are. That's the part I don't get, is we've got 3 players on the home run list at least. So,
Evan Montez tied for second there.
Yeah.
And
so the fact that we're squeaking by a little bit, and I think we should be putting away teams early.
Buck Daniel with 18 RBIs. He's on the top 10 list there, batting 2. Look at on-base percentage. Again, now we have the top 6 and 7 of the top 10 as well. Slugging percentage, 5 of the top 10 with the top 4 on-base and slugging still going there. When you look at hits, Noah McLean 40, Corbin Huerta, Spray Bellamy, the top 3 and 6 of the top 10. Again, just huge offense here, but just at the wrong times, not always converting. Extra base hits, Spray Bellamy. We go to runs again. Here you can see caught stealing. Spray Bellamy also caught stealing for it. When we go to pitching, now Mitch Berry is tied for the lead for wins. He's got 4 wins, so he's having a great season on the mound, Pete.
Yeah, he is. Well, I think he was the one. Like Lad Bradwick pitched well to start the season, but I think Mitch Berry was the first real dominating pitching game that we saw, and I think he really spurred on the rest of the pitching staff, especially Lad Bradwick. And now we're starting to see Tobias Glover, if he can start to get hot, and then like I said, we got the offense. If we start getting the pitching, I think we're going to be pretty hard to beat if we get into the playoffs.
Yeah, Mitch Berry also tied for, he's in third place in the top 10 there for strikeouts as well, 33. Leo Novak leading at 37. Then you look at walks out of 9, strikeout ratio. Anyway, so I just wanted to cover that real quick because of the halfway point of the season. So anyway, it's been a great start to the season, great first half of the season. Be sure to come for the second half of the season when we're going to be starting things off against those guys, the Herbivores. Until then, up in Tacoma, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.